In the tumultuous waters of the South China Sea, the Philippines stands resolute against the encroaching shadow of Chinese dominance. The stage is set with Manila vehemently rejecting any suggestion of a temporary special arrangement with China, dismissing it as a fanciful creation of the Chinese Coast Guard. National Security Council spokesperson Jonathan Malaya passionately rebuffs these claims.
We firmly condemn these illegal actions taken by China, which has resulted this time to damage to some of our ships, also against Unay Samay 1 during the regular Ayungin Shoal RORE mission, which we regularly conduct in support of our personnel at BRP Sierra Madre.
Declaring them as mere figments of imagination and asserting Manila's independence against Beijing's whims. At the heart of this defiant narrative lies the BRP Sierra Madre, a symbol of Philippine sovereignty intentionally grounded at the Second Thomas Shoal. This relic of World War II, now weathered by rust and decay, becomes a testament to Manila's unwavering commitment to assert its territorial claims despite China's protests. The mere presence of Philippine troops on the vessel stirs emotions of national pride, embodying a collective defiance against China's encroachment. The armed forces of the Philippines recently announced that it conducted a flawless resupply mission to the BRP Sierra Madre, despite the presence of Chinese Navy in the surrounding area. The airdrop of supplies to the besieged troops becomes a fervent act of sovereignty. Manila passionately asserts its inherent right to provide for its soldiers stationed in the face of adversity, encapsulating the spirit of resilience and independence. Tensions escalate with President Ferdinand Marcos Jr.'s administration, strengthening ties with the U.S. military, marking a bold stance against Chinese expansionism. Manila's alliance with Washington emerges as a beacon of hope for regional stability, challenging China's hegemonic ambitions in the South China Sea. The Second Thomas Shoal, located within the Spratly Islands in the South China Sea, is a submerged reef contested by multiple countries, including China, the Philippines, Taiwan, Vietnam, Malaysia, and Brunei. Situated approximately 105 nautical miles west of Paiwan, Philippines, and approximately 617 miles from the Chinese mainland, it holds strategic importance in the region. At the heart of the Second Thomas Shoal lies the BRP Sierra Madre, functioning as a Philippine military outpost and a symbol of the country's sovereignty in the area. It is a former U.S. Navy ship that was transferred to the Philippines in 1976 and grounded on the Second Thomas Shoal. Manned by a small group of Philippine Marines, this aging vessel stands as a testament to Philippine sovereignty in the region. Notably, U.S. military intelligence views the shoal's significance in light of potential Chinese actions, considering it a potential precursor to China's invasion of Taiwan. China, however, does not recognize the Philippines' claim and asserts that it has historical and legal rights over almost the entire South China Sea, including the Spratly Islands. China has been building artificial islands and military facilities on some of the reefs and islands in the region, which has raised tensions and concerns among other claimants and the international community. China has also repeatedly tried to block and harass Philippine resupply missions to the BRP Sierra Madre, demanding its removal from the Second Thomas Shoal. The territorial dispute between the Philippines and China in the South China Sea is a major source of conflict and instability in the region. The South China Sea is a strategic waterway that carries a large volume of global trade and has significant oil and gas reserves. The United States, which has a mutual defense treaty with the Philippines, supports Philippines' position and strongly opposes to China's expansive claims and actions in the region.
And the United States also remains ironclad in our commitment to the defense of the Philippines, including the South China Sea, and we're going to continue to support the Philippines' military modernization goals.
The U.S. has also conducted freedom of navigation operations and military exercises in the South China Sea to challenge China's claims. The dispute between the Philippines and China has been brought to international arbitration, but China has refused to participate or accept the ruling.
2013年的1月呢，菲律宾呢单方面提起并执意推进了南海仲裁案，对此呢，中国政府坚持不接受、不参与。中非呢依旧通过双边谈判解决南海有关争议呢达成了协议。
The ruling, issued in 2016, invalidated China's claims and upheld the Philippines' rights in the South China Sea. However, the ruling has not been enforced and the dispute remains unresolved. The BRP Sierra Madre, in this context, remains a flashpoint and a symbol of the ongoing struggle for sovereignty and security in the South China Sea. With a storied past, the BRP Sierra Madre has weathered the tumultuous seas of history. Born as USS LST 821 in 1944, this valiant landing ship tank served the U.S. Navy with distinction in the Pacific Theater during World War II, earning a battle star for its unwavering commitment. Its journey continued as it transitioned to the South Vietnamese Navy after the Vietnam War, standing witness to the ebb and flow of conflicts. In 1976, the Philippines embraced this resilient vessel, renaming it BRP Dumagat, later christened BRP Sierra Madre. For 2 decades, it gallantly sailed as an amphibious transport, becoming an integral part of Philippine naval operations. However, its destiny took a deliberate turn in 1999 when, faced with China's encroaching territorial assertions in the Spratly Islands, the Philippines grounded the ship on Second Thomas Shoal. The BRP Sierra Madre became not just a vessel, but a living testament to Philippine resilience, symbolizing defiance against China's overreach. Yet it remains a vessel caught in the crosscurrents of pride and controversy, standing firm against the waves of geopolitical tensions that threaten its very existence. Internationally, the BRP Sierra Madre thrust the territorial dispute into the global spotlight, drawing scrutiny and support for the Philippines' stance. However, this symbolism comes at a cost, as China challenges the narrative, portraying the grounding as illegal. The vessel's presence serves as a potential catalyst for increased tensions, exposing the delicate balance between diplomatic solutions and the unwavering defense of national pride. Domestically, it acts as a rallying point, uniting various political factions and sparking debates about the intersection of strategic interests, military commitment, and the essence of Filipino identity. Despite its limitations, the BRP Sierra Madre stands as a powerful emblem of sovereignty in a complex geopolitical landscape.
Definitely, we are going to perform another resupply mission. No? As to the timings, hindi natin pwedeng banggitin kung kailan. But definitely, pagpapatuloy natin yung RORE mission natin, yung rotation and resupply mission, because it is our obligation. It is our right to bring supplies to our troops. And dun sa Ayungin, yung BRP Sierra Madre is a commissioned Philippine Navy ship.
The BRP Sierra Madre emerges not just as a mere vessel, but as a potent symbol and strategic cornerstone in the Philippines' stand against China's assertiveness in the South China Sea. While its military capabilities may be subject to debate, the ship's physical presence at the Second Thomas Shoal speaks volumes, embodying the Philippines' unwavering commitment to its territorial sovereignty under the auspices of international law, particularly the UNCLOS. By defiantly maintaining this outpost, the Philippines challenges China's attempts to exert full control over the region, creating logistical and political hurdles that disrupt Beijing's ambitions of dominance. Strategically positioned within a vital shipping lane and near potential oil and gas reserves, the BRP Sierra Madre's presence safeguards the Philippines' interests. Its role goes beyond mere observation, as Filipino Marines stationed aboard conduct surveillance, providing critical intelligence to thwart unauthorized activities. Collaborating with allies like the U.S. amplifies this deterrence, bolstering regional stability and underscoring the Philippines' commitment to defending its sovereignty. However, the ship's significance is not without challenges, as its outdated condition and legal ambiguities pose hurdles, while the risk of escalation looms large in the volatile waters of the South China Sea. The presence of the BRP Sierra Madre at the Second Thomas Shoal epitomizes the Philippines' steadfast assertion of its territorial rights in the face of China's relentless expansionism. The 2016 ruling by the Permanent Court of Arbitration stands as a beacon of hope, validating the Philippines' sovereign rights over its exclusive economic zone, EEZ, and continental shelf, including areas contested by China.
Maritime patrol within Philippine Exclusive Economic Zone.
This legal triumph bolsters the Philippines' position on the international stage, reinforcing its claims with the weight of legal authority despite China's vehement rejection. Anchored in geographic proximity and historical evidence of Filipino activity, the Philippines' claim to the Second Thomas Shoal is firmly grounded in principles of international law, particularly the United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea. unclose. However, legal ambiguity and the looming specter of escalation underscore the challenges ahead as the Philippines navigates the complex terrain of international diplomacy while standing firm in defense of its territorial integrity.
We must emphasize that practical cooperation in the maritime domain can only flourish with an enabling environment of regional peace, security, stability, anchored in international law. The Philippines, therefore, continues to uphold the primacy of the 1982 UN Convention under the Law of the Sea.
In conclusion, amid the complexities of the South China Sea disputes, the BRP Sierra Madre ship's presence at the Second Thomas Shoal encapsulates the Philippines' resolute stand for sovereignty. Despite its aging structure, the vessel embodies the nation's unwavering defiance against foreign encroachment, offering a beacon of hope amidst turbulent waters. It symbolizes the enduring struggle for justice and freedom, inspiring unity and courage in the face of challenges. The saga of the BRP Sierra Madre serves as a testament to the Filipino people's unwavering commitment to defend their rights and sovereignty, resonating as a powerful narrative of resilience in the annals of history.